Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Super Cool Radio. I'm your host, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's very rare I'm able to interview multiple bands at the same time for an episode. All four bands represented in this interview are set to perform at the Wild at Heart Benefit for Wolves and Wildlife Conservation, taking place May 3rd at the Pyramid Scheme in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Please welcome Reckless Rhythms.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hillbilly Nightmare.
Hello. What's up?
The Von Werewolves.
Howdy.
And Wisher. It's incredible to have all you guys on at the same time. I'm glad with all of our schedules that we were able to make this work, as I really want to highlight this awesome event coming up, as I said, on May 3rd. So I did want to start at the beginning with the conception of this event, and I will turn that over to Reckless Rhythm. So how did this event come together?
Thank you. Yeah, so I was honored to be able to get the slot at Pyramid Scheme for this event when I reached out to Nate. So they put this together for us as well. Very, very thankful to have their help. And they're giving us the night and believing in us to be able to do this for the animals for a good cause. So I got the idea originally from some nationwide atrocities that had been happening to wolves, wildlife, coyotes. You know, there was a national story about a little wolf puppy that had gotten run over and tortured, took into a bar by the guy who ran her over with a snowmobile and continued to beat her at the bar and torture her for several hours, and then unfortunately killed her at the end of all of this. So there's been a lot of uproar and uprising about that, and a lot of animal advocates have been coming together to try to, you know, raise money for a good cause, focused around that. And then through those people, I learned through other things that had been happening to wolves in the wild and sanctuaries that have been targeted by, you know, the DNR or the government in general unjustly. So I saw people making a difference for these other animals, and I thought, well, maybe I could do that for animals around Michigan as well. I've been a long-term volunteer at a wolf and wildlife sanctuary myself. They had a sanctuary local to us called Howling Timbers a few years back that had been targeted by the DNR unjustly, and they were forced to relocate and rehome all of their wolf dogs. And it was a really sad story, very drawn out process, not deserved in any way, shape, and form. So I started reaching out to other rescues that had been, you know, harassed by the government or just people in general, and was able to get a hold of local Michigan sanctuaries in the Detroit area. And I also was able to reach out to an organization called the Great Lakes Wolf Patrol. And what they do is they kind of monitor the activity of the wild wolves in the Great Lakes surrounding areas and kind of make sure that there's no poaching going on.
Yeah, they also monitor hunters and like hound training and just all along those lines, making sure people are doing it the right way if they do it
ethically. And yeah, so just kind of snowballed from that first story about the wolf puppy at the bar, and now I got a fire lit under my ass, and we thought maybe I could do something for these animals as well. So
and here we are.
Yep.
Well, it's awesome what you guys are doing with all of that, especially with the unethical and unjust things that are happening to the wolf community and the conservation of them as well. So I'm definitely all for it, and with everything you guys are doing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So, and also do want to highlight before we include all the other bands. So, where is the best place to purchase tickets for this event?
Probably on Pyramid Scheme's website
Yeah.
at the moment. You can also get them at the door too.
Yep, they'll have them at the door. We decided not to try to do the advance tickets because we'd like people to get them online if they're able to get them in advance, so we can kind of get a better head count for the Pyramid Scheme. Of course, they will have them at the door day of as well.
Very good. I will leave some links for tickets and the Pyramid Scheme in the description of this podcast as well. So now, bringing all the rest of the bands here. So, like, how was it, for Recklessism first for you guys? So, how was it selecting the three bands to share the stage on May 3rd?
We just were thinking of good bands that would go together that would also be kind of a little bit of everything. And, some of our friends' bands that haven't played in a while either. So we thought we'd snag them to hop on. And Wisher was also really wonderful in being willing to head over here and jump on the bill as well. So
the honor is ours.
it came together pretty well.
Yeah, everybody was very sweet.
Yeah, that's a far drive, and I'm really grateful that you guys chose us and thought of us, because I do think that Pyramid Scheme is definitely a winning venue to play for the first time. So.
I thought, what were you thinking? You guys are insane asking Wish what is going on. No.
Yeah, we're so happy you guys are coming out for a great cause.
Yeah, it'll be a great time.
Yes, we're excited.
Oh, definitely will be. And so now, including all the rest of the bands now, so I do want to give the opportunity for each band to kind of talk about like what people can expect from their stage show and their set. So the Von Werewolves, what can people expect from seeing you guys live?
Oh, I wouldn't expect much. We are a three-piece horror punk band that's been around for a while. High energy, fairly goofy, and it's generally a pretty good time as long as the moon's not full. You'll be all right.
Hell yeah.
Is it a full moon on that day? I don't know. I haven't looked.
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
All right. Plan accordingly to keep everyone safe.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. So now, Hillbilly Nightmare, how for you guys? What can they expect?
Well, I mean, we're a live band. We do stuff in the studio, but I think we're best live, and we're loud. I don't know, a little bit of punk, a little bit of metal, I guess, but just good fun. I can't wait to see all the bands actually that are playing.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play with Reckless Rhythms and just
Wisher,
Brittany and Matt's and Eric's bands,
and
because we've been
Werewolves.
trying to catch up with them forever. So I've been watching them guys play in various bands for a long time. So we finally get to play together, and we're excited to play the Pyramid Scheme just along with Wisher. It's a great place to play, and you guys totally deserve to play there as well. So we're excited to see you guys too.
Thank you for saying that.
All the bands.
For you guys, I know Wisher's appeared on the show before, but what can people expect from Wisher's set and live show?
I gotta be honest, I don't even know what to expect. Half the time, but the one thing I expect the drummer to start a song before everyone else is finished tuning. I expect Jake to mess up at least 4 to 5 times. Kaylee, I expect to at least be on her back on the floor at least once or twice.
Make sure they clean the floors before I get there. You know what? Never mind. It's fine. I don't care.
I expect Drake to go through a pack of cigars.
No.
No, I'm kidding. He doesn't do that. That's a joke.
He don't do that no more. We don't shame cigar smoking, okay? We're not shamers.
I do. I'm just kidding.
We're symphonic metal, so we're epic, theatrical, rock and roll, heavy metal. We love Avenged Sevenfold and Nightwish. Everybody knows that Avenged is my favorite band, so that you're probably going to hear an Avenged song.
If you can envision a combination of Disney's Treasure Planet and Pirates of the Caribbean, that's probably the best way I can describe it.
Fuck yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Oh, it definitely will be. And of course, Reckless Rhythms. How about for you guys? What can they expect from your set?
Just high energy, sing-alongy, fast punk rock. Pretty to the point.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
All right, so now also, since we were talking about the live show and the set, so I'm curious, and I will again start with the Von Werewolves. What is your favorite song to perform live?
Ooh, man, that's really difficult. I am gonna say we have a song about the Tom Hanks hit "The Burbs." That is probably my favorite song to play live. By House of Skulls, Christian jazz fusion song that we play.
That's solid. That's solid. I can dig that. For Hillbilly Nightmare, how about for you guys? Favorite song to perform live for each of you?
Probably one we don't play.
Maybe there's all of them if we play them good. Are our favorite songs, but
Yeah.
I'm excited. There's a new song we got in the mix that we're gonna play for the first time at the show. Two new songs for live.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
Those ones I'm excited for, but
And
all of them.
and this is the first show we're gonna play where we're not playing any songs off of our first record, Dirt Rock Demons. So that's pretty cool.
We might play one of
For
them.
us, it's cool.
But yeah, whatever song we play good. So hopefully you play them all good.
There you go. So no deal.
Right on, right on. Wisher, Kaylee, how about for you?
One of my favorite songs to play is Bigot because I really like the verses. I like singing the verses to that song. But Get Off is probably like the most fun song for the crowd. What's your favorite, Noah?
Crocata, because I wrote it and it's fast enough to where I can play completely out of time, but no one notices.
I also was gonna say we also have a new song that is a banger. It's called Fortune Teller, and we planning to put that one in sets too. So we'll be playing a new one as well that isn't recorded yet.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Awesome. Reckless Rhythms for each of you. Favorite song from live?
What's your favorite?
I'll look up at the set list.
Mine changes all the time, but probably right now it's Fallen Angels.
Yeah, I like Cities Burn.
Oh, that's a solid
That's a
choice
good
too, actually.
I feel like I have to say Wolves Way just by default.
That is fitting.
Yes.
That one's also fun.
Oh, right on. So now, as I got a couple more questions before we close out this interview and talk about all for each of you. So I'm curious, and again, we'll start with the Von Werewolves, but I'm curious for you guys. So like, how do you guys feel with with being a part of this bill and being on this show? Like, how do you guys feel?
I don't think you heard him.
I think he might have froze.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
I see.
Yeah. Maybe he's
Freeze frame. Now freeze.
Thinking really
It's
hard.
either that or yep.
He got disconnected.
He'll come back.
Dun, 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 dun,
It was either that or he's very good at being a statue.
I know.
You take aisles. Quick.
Josh is back
You
now.
had to come back for me to hear you.
We thought you were just standing really still.
I
for
know.
a
I was
while.
like, hello?
You're doing your best statue impression, Josh.
What?
Josh, the Von Werewolf. So, for you, like, how does it feel to be part of this show on May 3rd?
Oh, it's pretty cool. We're really excited about it. We've only been back for about a year, and we don't have an opportunity to play out very often. We've never gotten to play the pyramid scheme, so it's really exciting. We're all actually pretty big animal lovers and wolf fans outside of the gimmick of the band or whatever. So it's neat to be able to get to play rock and roll and get to play someplace cool and do it for a good cause. And I'm getting to do it with my friends, and I'm looking forward to meeting all the Wisher folks. So it means a lot, and we're pumped.
Oh, right on. So, Hillbilly Nightmare, how about for you guys?
We're really excited about it. I too am a big animal lover, as are all of our bandmates. I'm from the UP and stuff, so I know where there's spots where you can go pet bear cubs and different things like that. And where they train sled and breed like sled dogs and stuff like that. So like my stepdad actually had something to do with the Sini National Wildlife Refuge and getting that together. It's beautiful up there. So we, share the same kind of love for animals and helping animals, especially if you got to relocate them or anything like that. So, but as far as playing with all the bands and the show, we're honored that Reckless Rhythms asked us to play. We haven't played in a couple of years.
Axed us. You got to pronounce it correctly.
Yes, asked us to play, and it's a really cool cause. We're
Very
open
cool.
to.
I like the fact we're playing with two bands with girls in the band. I think that girls, I'm kind of a feminist, I guess, if you want to call me that, but like I think girls need to be represented more in heavy music, and I love it. And you guys are really good. Both bands are really fucking good, man. So
Yeah,
I'm excited.
The girls need to headline this night, anyways. I told Brittany, like, you guys got to headline this shit. But,
You did.
guys
You did.
You've earned the right to do so. So
Very
take
cool.
it.
Thank you.
100%.
Happy for everybody involved. Just it's been a couple of years since we played show live. So we're
Yeah,
really
we had
excited.
cancer and motorcycle accident, so this is our
Yeah.
first show back, so we're excited. Anyway,
Yeah, we're honored to have you guys.
It's gonna be sick.
We're excited.
yeah, we're
Right on
excited.
for sure. So, and Wisher, how about for you?
We're huge animal lovers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all huge animal lovers. I call Emily the Goblin Queen because of her bulldogs. I have a Clemmy, and she's basically a wolf. And stories that I've written, because I like creative writing a lot. Me and Matthew were just talking about this, how I'm working on a comic book. And there's a storyline where Clemmy turns into the size of the wolves from Twilight, and I can ride her into battle.
That's awesome.
So my cartoon version of myself is like a badass Red Sonja, Jane, Poison Ivy, Jack Sparrow lady riding on a giant dog.
I love it.
That's
She's got a really long nose and a barrel for a body, so
Cute.
we like rescuing mutts.
Yes, we all.
Yeah, we
all
do.
agree.
Noah has a sentient snowflake and a rooster.
Yeah, they're both dogs, but
They're both dogs.
but barely.
But barely dogs. We like to save dogs, so that's also another one of my goals. It's very important and near and dear to my heart that we are involved in things that involve saving animals
Actually,
and animal rights.
Animals saved me. I was raised in the Alaskan tundra by wolves, funnily enough, and then it just kind of comes full circle that the show would be saving wolves. So I just felt like it was a good opportunity to give back to where I came from.
Anyways, yeah, we can never be serious. Not with Noah and Jake in the band.
All good. I like it. And then, so Reckless Rhythms for you guys. So obviously a little bit of a different question because obviously you guys are the one that created the event. But I'm curious, like,
Matthew's gonna speak.
will
to
this
me.
be
He's
a
gonna have
like
to speak
a?
sign language? This sucks that I can't hear him at all.
I'm not good at sign language.
I'm just gonna mute myself and you guys take it away, and you just tell me what happened.
Okay.
Sounds good. For Reckless Rhythms, for you guys, since you're the ones that created this show and this event, like, will this be a yearly thing coming up?
Yeah, I think so. I would
yeah.
like for it to if it has a good turnout.
Yeah, we would not be opposed at all. We did a few years ago. We put one.
Oh yeah, we did.
A few years ago, we put another one together at a different venue at just one of the bars in town. And
Yeah.
it did pretty decent.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that's how we
Yeah,
became
that's-
friends
yeah,
with
That's
him.
actually how we met
Originally.
Eric, because his other band was playing.
Yeah.
So,
So Eric's been a wolf advocate for a long time too.
Yeah. But yeah, we'd love to do it again. You know, if we get like a good turnout and everything works out well. Like,
Yeah, I think that'd be
fuck yeah,
fun.
that'd be awesome.
Well, right on. Well, I'm glad with all of that, and we'll see. I wish everyone the best with this upcoming show. I am very disappointed that I will be not in the area in Michigan or Indiana to
Can I ask you,
be able
where
to
are
be
you
there.
located?
I'm in South Bend, Indiana, so I'm like
Okay,
an hour
okay.
45 from Grand Rapids.
All right.
but unfortunately, I'll be on the East Coast during this time, so
He's going to
unfortunately, I will not be there.
graduating.
Fair enough.
It's been on the books for a while, so
You're doing a great job. We're proud of you.
thank you, appreciate it.
Where are you graduating from?
Southern New Hampshire University,
Nice. What are you studying?
communications.
Hold on.
Eric's a teacher.
Yeah.
So you gotta scope it out.
What subject as a teacher?
Science. I'm a science
Oh, nice.
teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told the communication is the degree you get when you don't know what you want to do. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Better than teaching gym.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, so for everyone now, as we're starting to close out this interview, where are the best places to find the Vaughn Werewolves online?
You can find all our stuff on Spotify, any of the streaming services. We got a Facebook. I started a TikTok, but like we're in our 40s, so we're bad at it. But yeah,
I like the honesty.
if you put the Vaughn Werewolves in, you're not going to hit too much that isn't us. So just like Google it, whatever. Something.
That's fair enough.
Understandable. All right, so Hillbilly Nightmare, for you guys, where are the best place to find you guys online?
All the streaming services, Apple or iTunes, Spotify, all that. We're on that. Our first album is, but we're going to put out our second album, and that should be out digitally by the time of the show. So
Yeah, we're hoping to have everything done for this show to digitally release it on all those formats. So
be good. Yeah. So
excited.
all the streaming services.
Very nice. And then Reckless Rhythms, can you ask Wisher where the best place to find them online?
Yeah.
Wisher.
Yes, you're here to translate.
Yeah. Where
We're just guessing who was talking.
where can everybody find your music?
www.wisher-band-official.com. And you
Okay.
can find us everywhere on all streaming services, all social medias. Fighting a little bit with TikTok and Snapchat, but it's okay.
And by the way, we apologize because we've only been able to hear one band.
All we can hear is Reckless Rhythms. Like any audio that I've heard so far, it's only you guys. And then when the other guys are talking, I know you're talking because I can see you talking. Very small. But thank you for translating.
Yes.
We're making it work.
Fine.
Yeah, technology is a something.
Yep, so always got to do something.
All right, Reckless Rhythms, how about for you
You
guys?
playing telephone has made it kind of cool, actually.
We got all the stuff we've released on Spotify, iTunes,
made it pretty good,
YouTube,
actually.
all the streaming services, Facebook, Instagram.
We do have a band camp.
We do have a band camp also.
Yeah.
That, yep.
Well, very good. I will leave links for all the bands in the description of this podcast, along with more information about the event as well. As I said, it takes place May 3rd, Pyramid Scheme, Grand Rapids, Michigan. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out, chatting with me for a very special episode of Radio.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Rhythm.
Thanks.
Great night.
Thanks to all the bands.
Wisher, Reckless Rhythms, Vaughn Werewolves. Good to see you guys again.
See you.
Oh yeah. Yep, we're back. We're saying bye.
Yep.
Okay, thanks for having us. We love you. Bye.
Thank you for being on here.
Yes.
You're very welcome.
guys.
For
Thank you.
Reckless Rhythms, Hillbilly Nightmare, the Vaughn Werewolves, Wisher, I'm your host, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for tuning in this episode of Super Cool Radio. And remember, stay frosty.